Hello, everyone, and welcome to Disney Trivia Live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Disney Trivia Live, show which we play Disney Trivia
Live.
Wow, what a way to mess with the pacing. My name is Gideon. I am the son of the co-founder of LaughingPlace.com and the co-host of the show. And to my right is the guy who does all the hard work around here. It is my father, Dewey Mosley.
Hello, everybody.
I can see you're bundled up. Was it kind of cold down here in California?
It's not that cold, but I really want to make sure someone sees the cool stuff that we got. And I see that someone is now in the chat. So thank you so much to whomever sent us all this awesome Disney Cruise Line merchandise. Plus, thank you. Plus a Millennium Falcon keychain that kind of didn't really quite fit the theme, but we still love it very much.
I love the Falcon.
Thank you so much. We love it all. But we have the heater on, so it's a little warm for the towel today.
You can keep the hat on.
Plus, I got to show off my new do. I was so jealous of Gideon getting a haircut. So let's get some hellos out there. Hello, Skunk Man, whose comment will self-destruct in 1 minute. Hello,
a second.
Gio. Sorry.
Oh, wow. That's a nice back.
Nikki B is here. How you doing? Are you able to play today, Nikki B, or are you working? Robert Tucker says, Merry Christmas and Maliki Liki Mala to you as well, Robert. Thank you very much.
Today is Tuesday.
Yes, today is Tuesday.
Why did I think it was Saturday's show?
I do not know. New do or new don't. It's a new do, man. And I'm trying to get myself as good looking as Tony. I know it's
Mac's here.
It's a lost cause. Hey, Mac, how you doing? Well, it's a very exciting day. You know, we've called all hands on deck because one of our own is going to be in trivia today. We've got guests. We'll talk about them in a moment, but we're very excited for our guests today, even though we don't even know who they all are. But it's going to be pretty awesome. Nikki B is working, but she'll try to play. Hello, Enzo. Nice to see you there. Hello, Mac, top 12. Caitlin, always good to see you. Donna, thank you so much for all the cool stuff and all that you do for LP. We're the ones that should be sending you gifts.
For sure.
We do. We send her all those magnets.
Yeah.
She just has to give them away after
How lucky is she? See all those magnets. What up?
And then make them go.
How's your week been, Gideon?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. We both got haircuts. Look at us. We look totally different now.
You don't look different at all.
So our favorite producer, you know, normally you have a team of 10, 15 people that produce this show, do all the guest bookings and all
30, because we have all those people who sit through to spin that wheel.
Yeah, we've got quite a staff here.
That game.
But sometimes Mike Celestino comes down from on high and says, you know what, guys, I'm going to book this show. So he took the easy way out and booked himself for the second contest. But for the first contest, he's got someone really special, so special. He won't tell us. He won't tell us who he is, or she is, or it is, or they is, or we have no idea it is. So,
or flying is.
In just a few minutes, we're all going to find out who that first guest is.
However, before those few minutes, we have another few minutes before we can show you the rules video on how to play. Because you see, Disney Trivia Live, we have some interesting rules. It's pretty simple concept. However, for those new players, it can wrap around people's heads. It can be hard to understand. And so, instead of having us explain the rules for you, we have a lovely video to show you. But first... Hello, everyone, and welcome to Disney Trivia Live. We are getting ready to start our first contest, but before we do, here's how to play. To start, you'll need 2 screens to play. One to watch our live stream, and one to play the trivia game. Now, on a computer, this is easy. Just put the 2 windows side by side, but on other devices, this can be harder. For playing with one person, it can be better to watch the stream on a tablet and play on a phone. But with a lot of people, putting the stream on a TV is good, and having everyone play the trivia game on their phone can work. Speaking of play, we play using something called Kahoot! To play, go to the Kahoot app, or go to Kahoot.it to play. Now we can start the game. Wait a second. One more thing. Do not watch the stream on Facebook. Even though we do stream to it, it has a huge lag time, making it impossible to play the game on it. Now that we took care of that, we can start. Good luck, and remember, if you win, take a screenshot of your screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Enjoy the show!
Hey, Mac, you're right. We did talk about Spider-Man No Way Home earlier today. We had a fun edition of LP Movie Club, which I barged into because I'm like, I saw this movie. I can be a part of this. I started this website. I can do what I want. And I did. All right. So we have 2 contests for you today. That's 2 contests. Two contests. Our first contest, written by the one and only Mike Celestino, I think, is A Disney Christmas Carol. A Disney Christmas Carol. A Disney Christmas Carol. Our second contest, written by the one and only Mike Celestino, I'm sure, is The History Book of Boba Fett. The History Book of Boba Fett. As you guys all know, Boba Fett will be coming to Disney Plus 1 week from tomorrow, the Book of Boba Fett, and we can't wait. Right, that's where the crowd goes wild.
Yay!
Thank you. All right. The winner of the contest, each of these contests, as well as another person as designated by the wheel, will win a Disney Trivia Live. Oh, what am I doing? Will win.
Moving the wheel into position for the contest. You know, we have to get it all ready.
Yes, will win. Donna, where are you? I mean, I guess you've already done your work for now. You know,
Okay,
after all, you got a cool hat and
The
stuff.
wheel is ready.
Will win. Will win. 1 million, Mac. You are trying to get me in trouble. A haircut, perhaps a free magnet. There we go. An old or new magnet. That's right. The new magnets have been ordered. They're on their way. The old magnets were down to our last few. Now is a particularly special time to win a contest. So
Particularly.
get yourself over to Kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. That's Kahoot.it.
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like I shouldn't get to Kahoot.it. First of all, I'm in the wrong contest, so I definitely don't want to get to Kahoot.it. But I think now is the time to introduce our special guest, if I'm not mistaken.
Florida? No, we don't have any budget. Actually, no. Here's what we'll do. We'll give you a 3-day cruise brochure.
So our special guest, I hope you're ready down there. I'm going to bring him up here, and we will soon be joined by. Wait, let me do one important thing before I bring him up. You guys won't see this, but it is important. You will notice later. All right. So, come on in, special guest. Who did Mike Celestino book for us today?
Who's there? Who's there? Who disturbs an old man's slumber?
Tis the Disney Trivia Live group. Were you not expecting us?
You look just like my old partner, Jacob Marley. But he's
Highly
dead.
doubt that.
It's not
You
possible.
spectacle?
Are you truly him?
Tis I. May I ask your name?
I'm Ebenezer Scrooge. Everyone knows this.
Mr. Scrooge, I'm sorry, I did not know that. I'm familiar with your cousin the Duck, but I'm not as familiar with you. What brings you here today? Are you even aware of what's going on here?
What spake you of ducks? I was merely resting my weary head after a long day of counting money, and I heard the chiming, and suddenly I'm on the Great Wall of China.
Okay. I'm going to pass out of laughing.
What magic? What magic do you do, spirit? Jacob Marley,
Wow.
I didn't know that you possessed such wizardry. Why are you here? What
We
are
are
you saying?
here.
I'll be visited by whom?
I hear you're going to be visited by a few ghosts today. Is that accurate?
So you're saying to me for the first time, for I am just now meeting you, Jacob Marley.
There you go.
But
You may have to help me out here, Rebecca. I don't know this story.
You're fine.
Okay. Justin is asking, Scrooge, you are the one counting money. Can you pitch in some money to add to the stakes of our contest?
you may think by my surroundings that I am wealthy, but I have no spare money to contribute to any of your measly offerings, your seasonal merriment, your Christmas time mirth.
Are you not a fan of Christmas?
Who told you?
Well, your attitude a couple of seconds ago pretty much.
I have a poll prepared for just such a question.
Okay, I'm listening. Is this a limerick?
Please bring on the poll.
Okay, so we are going to play Disney Trivia Live. Apparently you are aware of why you're here. So we're going to ask everyone to get themselves to Kahoot.it and go ahead and type in today's pin, which is 699-2888, 699-2888. Please, everyone, get in here as quick as you can so we can get started. Mr. Scrooge doesn't look like he has too many days left, so we want to make sure we get through this one quickly.
Yes, let's make it quick so I can get back to my slumber.
You don't have anything.
I know, Scrooge, you don't even know what a computer is, but if you did, do you know what you might name yourself for this particular contest?
I'm afraid you've got me there, my friend.
Okay, I'm sorry. Apparently, so we have someone in our team named Tony Betty, and he thinks you're Michael Caine. Is this true?
Who is this Michael Caine you speak of?
You didn't see Jaws of the Revenge?
Oh, yes. He's Alfred in the Christopher Nolan Batman films. I know him.
That too, but he's more well known for his role in Jaws of the Revenge.
Fair enough.
Marley and Marley, that's cool. Are you related, by the way, this what's his name? Don Marley you talked about?
Jacob Marley, that's you.
Oh, that's me. Am I related to the reggae singer Bob?
A distant ancestor, I would imagine.
Okay. That kind of relates to what we were talking about.
Whoa,
Whoa, there we go. There are the bots. Sorry.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. Okay, that's okay. So here we're gonna do a little change here. I'm gonna get rid of the bots, and you can talk to Rebecca and Gideon while I take care of this. It won't take too long.
Very well. I'm used to the street urchins in London pestering me.
Are you? So,
It's very cold here, Mr. Scrooge. Is it cold where you are?
Yes, I don't care to waste any of my precious money heating my house. Although it looks like there's a fire behind me.
Yes.
Now, a second ago, I mean, I know I'm tired. Maybe this is all a part of your dream, for all I know, because you're tired and we woke you. How did we get to the Great Wall of China?
That was you.
That's some of your magic, I was assuming.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, that's what you're doing with poor Mr. Scrooge. He was merely trying to sleep, and you've interrupted his slumber. For what purpose, he doesn't know yet.
For what purpose, I don't know yet either. I have a feeling we'll find out over the course of the rest. So you understand kind of what we're about to do here with the contest and the games and all that?
I was asked to participate in a trivia game by my nephew, who I don't much care for. So I did prepare some questions. I suppose we can do them with you, the spirit.
Okay.
Instead of me having to interact with other humans.
All right, well, let's do that. For anyone that didn't get in, I'm really, really sorry, but the bots are clearly here and they're not nice. So we are going to just go with this today. I don't know what's going on there with Scrooge when all of a sudden he was at the beach or something. Let's get started.
Looks like he was at Portofino Bay or Luku Town.
I'm going to leave it to you, Mr. Scrooge, to do all the reading. Is that okay with you? Are you able to read?
Yes, I've got my spectacles here ready to go.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were.
Wait, Dad, you're forgetting something.
What?
The skinny thingamajigger.
Oh my goodness, you're so right. All right, we'll do that after the poll.
Okay.
This is a poll that I've created. If you wouldn't mind answering for me. Christmas is nothing but, is it humbug, balderdash, ogle boggle, or foofara?
Oh, that's a tough choice, Mr. Scrooge. I'm kind
It's
of
one of those
false.
four.
See, I'm a big fan of foo-for-all, especially when it's a little bit spicy. But humbug is always a classic. What would your choice be here, Mr. Scrooge?
Well, I do usually tend to prefer humbug, but I do like these other terms as well.
Balderdash. No, that was a Netflix episode of Black Mirror, wasn't it? Balderdash.
It's a fun board game that you can play. My nephew likes to play that one as well. You come up with fictional definitions, and the other players must guess which one is correct.
You've mentioned your nephew. What's his name?
I don't recall at the moment.
You guys are like this, right?
I told you I don't much care for other humans. And the
All right.
winner is humbug.
Humbug. Oh, perfect. Foo-for-all finished in third. Read Argle Bargle again. That sounded like a.
Nope.
Who's there? Who's there? Are you the first spirit promised to me by Jacob Marley? Answer me, spirit.
Yes.
Yes, I am the first spirit promised to you by Jacob Marley.
You say you're the ghost of Christmas past.
I say I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
I don't care for Christmas if you haven't gathered that yet. But perhaps some of the wonders you may show me of the past may convince me otherwise before the night is over.
This is what I hope. I also hope your glasses somehow hold of the night. Before we continue,
I heard Santa Claus's glasses were made of paper clips, so this is a step up.
we need you to say something for us, Mr. Scrooge, if you can.
It's all about the past. It's something we should have done in the past.
Yes.
About.
So, can you just say 3 words for us? Spin that wheel.
For what reason would I care to say, spin that wheel?
Thank you so much, Mr. Scrooge. If you finish in first place, or 16th, first or 16th, you will win what, Mr. Scrooge?
I believe you'll win a magnet, although those seem far too expensive to give out to peasants.
Our players are not peasants, by the way. Don't insult our players.
I remember the 16th shilling I ever made. I still have it to this day.
Well, on behalf of the Ghost of Christmas Past, let's continue to question number 2/1. Mr. Scrooge, it's on you.
Yes. What was the first Walt Disney Studios animated short with the word Christmas in the title? Was it Pluto's Christmas Tree, Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Night Before Christmas, or Christmas Toys on Parade?
Now, being the Ghost of Christmas Past, I actually remember all of these in first run in the theater.
I know why you're the Ghost of Christmas Past.
Why?
You
Don't
know
say
why.
Whoa, Scrooge, should I hide you for a moment?
I lost my spectacles for a moment. I'm fine.
All of a sudden, you were
The correct answer was The Night Before Christmas.
You will believe Scrooge can fly. The night. Wow, no one got this right. Do you happen to know what they took a ride on, Mr. Scrooge?
Some kind of Polar Express train with a Uncanny Valley Tom Hanks.
Well done, Mr. Scrooge. Well done. Somehow you fit right in here before, even though you're traveling the world again.
What magic is this, spirit? I prefer to stay in London town.
Apparently, yeah, okay. So
I tested these glasses beforehand, and they did not fall off my face. The heat, the sweat of traveling to the past with spirits.
It looks like Grandma and Grandpa are in the top 3. That's pretty exciting. Can you say hello to Gideon's grandmother and grandfather?
Yes, congratulations, and you're doing very well at this incredibly insipid game that I don't care for whatsoever. right
someone
now,
by
but would check in again with me in about 20 minutes.
Someone by the name of Trumbot, I'm not sure if you're aware of him, thinks someone of your vast means should be able to afford some glasses with arms on them.
I was thinking old-timey glasses that would, those pince-nez ones that stuck on your nose, but they don't seem to be working very well.
It seemed a tad out of character, that sentence, Ebenezer.
Don't mock my frugal nature. I don't care to have my glasses repaired, and you can't make me.
Okay, then let's just move on to the next question, Mr. Neezer.
Number 3/2. In the 1949 Chippendale short, Toy Tinkers, which character goes up against the pesky, nut-stealing chipmunks? Was it Goofy, Pluto, Mickey Mouse, or Donald Duck?
Dr. Scrooge, so I know even though you're very rich, you live very meagerly. Do you have any trouble with chipmunks or any other type of rodents in your home?
Oh, there's all sorts of pests in this terrible city, Victorian era London. Do we have the Black Plague around this period? I don't know.
Yeah, no, the nice thing is, I know we haven't gotten there yet, but speaking on behalf of the Ghost of a Christmas Future, plagues no longer exist in the world. So you got something to look forward to.
Very well.
Correct answer is Donald Duck. By the way, Scrooge, do you happen to do a Donald Duck impression?
No, I don't believe I do.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I am sure.
I will spare you mine.
Please do.
Grandma and Grandpa climbing up the
Whoa, Grandma and Grandpa are in second place.
Apparently
And they have messaged me that they are very much enjoying Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Neezer, I believe, is what he's sometimes called. Dr. Scrooge. By the way,
my name is Dr. Scrooge, and I'm going to be hatching a dinosaur.
What year are you from, Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge?
I want to say the 1880s. Something like that.
Do you happen? So later on in life, you become so famous that there are several portrayals of you. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, I always preferred Captain Jean-Luc Picard himself, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Did you get to see the Jim Carrey version of you?
Spoilers for future question. I mean,
I'll shut up now.
Good job.
Moving right along here, Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Neezer.
There we go. Mickey's Christmas Carol debuted in 1983, attached to the theatrical re-release of what animated feature? Was it 101 Dalmatians, The Jungle Book, Peter Pan, or The Rescuers?
Doctor, have you seen any of these four films? I'm curious which one of these you might like the most.
Well, let's see here. 101 Dalmatians, Too Many Happy Puppies, Jungle Book. I did like when the snake almost ate that young child. Peter Pan, there was a nice fellow with a mustache and a hook on his hand. And The Rescuers, I like the seagull.
Orville, right? Maybe Wilbur. David Murto says, I'm not sure Scrooge is a Dr. Doobie.
Yes, I was wondering where you got that from as well, my friend.
Someone
Really
of your-
very, very wealthy.
Yeah, he's not Nicholas W. He's not Nicholas while we work at a Square Search and do your PhD.
You give
I
off
suppose
that air.
I could pay for an honorary doctorate from what are the Oxford? Is that one of the British universities?
Oh, I like.
Oh,
Yeah.
what have you done? All the lights, and we're back in China.
Here, while that one's on, can you say, you're the lady, you're the lady, you're the lady?
$1 is a measly sum, but I refuse to give it up. Anyway.
Let's see. Someone is suggesting that we have Scrooge sides with every villain. That would be awesome. All right.
To me, they aren't villains, though. They're the heroes of the story. And they all have unhappy endings, all those Disney films.
You know, you are a real Scrooge. Wait, that comes from you.
You think
That
so?
comes from you.
Look at this guy.
Okay, we're gonna move on here, Doctor.
They also
Very
say
well.
Tracy like 101 Dalmatians more because of the lady trying to kill all the happy puppies.
That's true. Is she a relative of yours, this Cruella Devil lady?
Perhaps many decades down the line. When does that movie take place?
I think early 1900s.
Justin's wondering if you can do a Scottish accent like McDuck. We'll find that out soon if you read the next
That
one.
was considered, and I went with terrible British instead. Finish the lyric from the Muppet Christmas Carol song, Scrooge. There goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grimm. Is it? Don't bet on him giving thanks. Your chances would be slim. If they gave a prize for being mean, the winner would be him. He doesn't give to charity. He'd steal from Tiny Tim. Or I saw him kick a puppy dog. He did it on a whim. Which one do you think it is?
Wow, what a up way to continue on with the show. So we were talking about Michael Caine earlier and his famous roles. If I'm not mistaken, the guy there with the guy in the top hat, that would be Michael Caine sitting down there, wouldn't it?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Now you've reminded me of who Michael Caine is. Thank you.
Speaking of Caines,
Is he Alfie? I think he was Alfie.
Alfred.
No, Alfie. The
Was
film
that a-
Alfie.
Was that a rip off on Alfred from Batman? Or
It was remade with Jude Law in the title role.
There we go. This very odd time traveling conversation.
Yes, it is. The correct answer here is, can you sing the whole thing now properly from the start?
There goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grimm. If they gave a prize for being mean, the winner would be him.
Is this a prize you would like to win?
I've got several on my mantle back there. My head is in the way.
Mike Mack, he's someone that works for our team here, is confused. He says it's amazing you know who Jude Law is.
Oh, yes. Steven Spielberg's AI, artificial intelligence. Underrated film.
Really? I've seen that movie several times hoping it would get better, and it never does.
I do think it has a weak final act. I will give you that.
I think when I think Jude Law, I think maybe Contagion. He's good in Contagion. Not a huge role.
It's a timely film.
Scrooge is like the genie, totally in the past, yet somehow all-knowing. Exactly.
I hang around with a lot of time-traveling spirits.
Right now, you're with the ghost of Christmas past. Am I correct?
Correct. You are the ghost of Christmas past.
All right. Geo still in 1st place. Grandma,
Trying very hard not to slip into the Emperor's voice.
I think a lot of people think you already have.
Oh, I'm afraid the Death Star will be fully operational when your friends arrive. How is that?
Very, very uncanny, I would say.
That's more like the Emperor grasping for air underwater.
Trumbat says Gattaca. That's a good one, too. Yes. It's also a great video game.
You're
Uma Thurman.
proud of you.
Yes.
Not traveling up the board.
All right. Here we go. Question number
6. How many different characters does James Carey play in the Robert Zemeckis 2009 A Christmas Carol film? Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7 characters total? Played by the magnificent James Carey.
You know the best line in this film. I can't wait to hear your version of it. So I'm just going to say it plain, and I want to hear you give it your all. Good day, sir. I said good day, sir.
Good day, sir. I said good day, sir.
I know Oscar nominations just came out today, a day too early, apparently, because that would have been on the list.
Really? Huh.
So he played 4 characters, apparently. Who did he play?
He played myself, Ebenezer Scrooge. He played the 3 ghosts of past, present, and Christmas yet to come. And that is all.
That's enough. That is a tough. And look at him. I mean, the makeup they did on this is really impressive, don't you think?
Get it away.
They went a little too far on the nose, if you ask me.
You think it was a little too on the nose?
Agreed, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, Grandma and Grandpa fell, but they're not off the board.
Gio's in first place. Are you aware of Gio? He's one of our regulars.
No, I've never seen this trivia contest previously.
Yeah, somehow you knew to say 2/1 earlier. That was very impressive.
He's intuitive.
So only 700 points separate the first two players. Does that inspire you to maybe give some sort of a catchphrase or something?
I believe it's anyone's game.
That was definitely the Emperor talking.
If I were to shake my face, the spectacles would go flying.
Okay, let's get back
I also
to
have a
trivia.
feeling that candle would light your house on fire.
That's a great point. All right, let's move right
Guys,
along
he's
here.
too tired. You got him out of
Moving
bed.
along.
Move along, Doctor.
A puzzle.
Good thing he's
Put these Disneyland Resort holiday attraction overlays in the order in which they first opened. Mater's Jingle Jamboree, It's a Small World Holiday, Haunted Mansion Holiday, and Jingle Cruise. Now you have to put them in the correct order and click Submit.
Clicks. Very good. Pretty good for someone who's never heard of Kahoot.
I didn't say I'd never played Kahoot before. I've just never watched your show.
Okay. You know what that makes you?
Smarter than us. Well, we don't often watch our own show. We kind of host it, which is a little worse since we have to watch
Yeah, a good
every
point.
episode technically.
Are you a fan of any of these four attractions, these four overlays?
Well, I would say when Jack Skellington takes over the Haunted Mansion and wrecks the halls, as they say, that's the one I enjoy the most.
So the correct answer is Small World Holiday, which opened in
97,
Haunted Mansion Holiday, opened in
2001.
Jingle Cruise.
I want to say 2012. I don't recall.
Say it with conviction. No one knows the difference.
Okay.
And Mater's Jingle Jamboree.
2017.
Awesome. Wow. Very good for someone who's around in the 1800s. Mike Mack has a great question. Does anyone have an email address for Lorne Michaels? He has a link he wants to send them. I think that's a compliment.
Who's there? Who's there? Oh, another spirit. Is that you are the ghost of Christmas present?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. How
Very
are
well,
you,
Spirit.
Mr. Scrooge?
I am not yet in favor of Christmas. Perhaps there's something you could show me that might continue to change my mind.
As long as it doesn't hold that voice.
The next phase.
Perhaps the next phase of the quiz will change your mind.
Let's find out, shall we? Together.
Let's.
I think you like Christmas a little more, but you didn't associate it with, that voice.
This is my happy voice.
Can you make your sad voice, please?
Number 8. Which character from the first Home Alone movie appears in the Disney Plus original film Home Sweet Home Alone? Is it Kevin McAllister, Buzz McAllister, Kate McAllister, or Old Man Marley?
Now, is this Marley related to Bob Marley and me?
I can only assume, yes, that Marley's descendants once moved to Chicago, Illinois, and like to shovel the snow in their driveway and scare young children, much like Jacob Marley was scaring me earlier.
At the suggestion of one of our readers, the ghost of Christmas present will take you to your nephew's house so you can learn his name.
The correct answer was Buzz McAllister.
Which is who? His brother?
His brother with the tarantula, yes.
Now,
Do you have an opinion on this movie, by any chance?
I love the first Home Alone when they what's a part when the villains are in the lead.
There was a part of that movie.
is it true?
It's when they're about to bite Kevin's finger off.
Is it true,
yeah.
Professor Scrooge? I'm sorry to interrupt. In the original Home Alone, this character was played by Buzz McAllister was played by Tim Allen, but in this remake, it's Chris Evans. Is that accurate?
I don't believe so. No.
I've heard rumors. Shall we continue?
Have you seen this Home Sweet Home Alone? I have not seen it yet.
I have not seen it yet. I've heard reviews of it that range from missable to meh.
Very well. I shall skip it. Or perhaps watch it on double speed. Does Disney Plus allow that yet?
I don't believe they do. They need to, because you may not make it through the movie otherwise. No offense.
None taken.
So Geo is now in first place. Look at FabGator84 popping up into third place. UO and ML rounding out the top 5.
Oh.
Tony's head just exploded. I hope he's okay. Number 9.
True or false? Number 9. True or false? Clint Hawkeye Barton made it home to watch movies with his family on Christmas Eve. Is that true or false? This is from the Disney Plus original series Hawkeye, now being released weekly on Disney Plus.
I can't wait for the finale.
Hawkeye got ran over by a reindeer. Walking home with Kate Bishop on Christmas Eve.
Have you been surprised by how much you've enjoyed it, DB?
No.
Hawkeye?
No.
You were expecting to enjoy it?
Yeah. And I'm pleasantly happy, which is redundant. Correct answer is false, Mr. Scrooge. Where did he end up?
He opted instead to hung out with a young woman named Kate Bishop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that slide. doing superhero work.
So he says.
Which brings me to a good question. Something I'm not sure of, Sir Scrooge. Are you a married man?
Oh, my love, my romance fell apart at a very young age, but that was part of the past. We are now in the present, exploring the Christmases of Disney present. I'm unclear on the theme of this whole thing.
You made it.
I'm excited for future personally.
I like it.
All right, so Geo is in first place still. The only person taking this any bit seriously.
Not based on the comments in the chat.
Okay. But as for me and Kingpin, we believe. Very good, Benji. I should have come up with that. Oh, Geo says in the finale of Hawkeye, he hears he runs into John McClane. That would be awesome.
I preferred Alan Rickman in that film.
As an expert,
It's a running gag, or I like the villains more.
As an expert on the subject, can you settle this debate once and for all?
Yes, it's a Christmas film. Yes, let's get over it.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Mac. Take that. And Benji's hoping for Reginald Vell. I know exactly. Reginald Vell Johnson.
Number 10, which actor got to tour Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser during Wonderful World of Disney's magical holiday celebration? Was it that kid from Home Economics, that kid from Blackfish, that kid from the Goldbergs, or that kid from Modern Family?
It'd be funny if it was that kid from Disney's The Kid.
He's too old.
Are you excited, Mr. Scrooge, about Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser? I know you can afford to go. Money's no object.
I would never waste my many shillings on such a trivial pursuit such as that.
I highly doubt that. Somewhere deep inside you is someone that really would enjoy that.
Well, perhaps we'll see if he emerges within the next 10 to 15 minutes. As we near the Christmas yet to come. And
correct answer is the kid from the Goldbergs, who has a name, but we don't know what it is. So.
No one knows his name. That's the joke. Do you know his name?
Let's see. Geo is in first place still. I don't even need to say that.
Number 11, which is the only season of the Great Christmas Light Fight currently available to stream on Disney Plus for some reason? Was it the 9th season, the 7th season, the 5th season, or the 3rd season? If you're very fast, you could turn on Disney Plus, type in the Great Christmas Light Fight, and find out the answer to this. But you only have 10 seconds in which to do that.
By pure coincidence, Mike Celestino asked me the other day, why is only one season of this show on Disney Plus?
It's a good show. I don't know why there's only one season.
I'm guessing the rest are on Hulu, right?
I would guess something else. If it was on Hulu, they could just move it to Disney Plus.
And the correct answer was the 9th season, which I believe is the most recent season.
Oh, we have a great question here. Does Professor Scrooge pay for the Disney bundle?
I don't. My dear, I only borrow it from my nephew, whose name I still do not recall.
Very good.
What's that? Oh, it's the clock again. Why am I always surprised by it? It appears to be 3 a.m., and that means it's time for... you must be the ghost of Christmases yet to come.
I am the ghost of Christmas is yet to come.
Very well, Spirit, for I am 2/3 converted to someone who enjoys the holiday of Christmas. Perhaps there's something you could show me to drive the point home.
Can you actually feel the holly running through your veins a little bit now?
Not quite yet, for my heart has only grown twice. That's a different character.
Does Scrooge like the hand heart?
I'm not familiar with this.
It's been a minute since you made a joke like that.
Shut up.
Oh, I won't.
I know who Jude Law is, but not the hand heart.
Not the hand heart. All right. Here we go. Question number, no idea. You do the reading.
Number 12. Which Disney-produced movie is scheduled to be released just in time for Christmas on December 16th, 2022? Is it Avatar 2, Star Wars, Rogue Squadron, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, or The Little Mermaid (live action version?
Who's your favorite star? Not Darth Vader, but of a nice character. Who did you like in Star Wars?
Oh, I always loved those Jawas because they took things without paying for them. That's in with my character, right? That fits.
Very good.
That fits with me. I'm kind of a scavenger, and that's how I accumulated wealth.
Because I mean, you bear a striking resemblance to old Ben Kenobi, and I was wondering if you might go there.
Old Ben Kenobi. Well, that's a name I've not heard in some time.
To me, you kind of look like the Emperor. He was a guy.
Well, that's for sure.
I feel like Disney Trivia Live needs a guest that doesn't require a terrible British accent.
That's all the
Next time we'll have Michael Caine, and you can always be Bert from Mary Poppins. Avatar 2 was the correct
At least
answer.
that one definitely
Yes.
was that.
One of 9 upcoming Avatar sequels. The first is coming out next December.
Mary Poppins.
What a forgotten movie.
Have you been to Animal Kingdom?
Yes, that's the remembered part. All right, there you go.
Number 13, by Christmas of next year, 2022, which of these Disney Plus original series will not be available to stream on the service? Is it Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ms. Marvel, Tailspin: The Next Generation, or The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild?
Do you sing the Tailspin theme song?
I don't recall that one off the top of my head.
Life is like something.
That-
Do you sing the
That's
DuckTales theme song?
I was shocked. I was like, I don't even think you know it, Judy. What are you after?
Life is like a something.
The correct answer was Tailspin. There is no Next Generation. They're rebooting Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, not Tailspin.
That's kind of a disappointment.
By the
Okay.
way, Tailspin starts with an oh.
Spin it, yeah.
Spin it.
We have a video. I believe Laughing Place has a video of Lin-Manuel Miranda singing that song
Yes.
on
yes.
YouTube.
You can say
Oh.
we. I consider you a part of the team now, Mr. Scrooge.
He's back.
What does that pay?
If you have to ask. There you go. Number 14.
No change in the top 5. Number 14 is a multi-select. If you were to visit Walt Disney World for Christmas 2022, which of these attractions could you theoretically experience? This is a multi-select. You must select each correct answer and click submit. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, Coco, Rio de los Muertos, Mary Poppins The Dark Ride, or Tron Light Cycle / Run.
Yes, Mary Poppins The Dark Ride is the official name of this attraction. Have you been to Walt Disney World, Professor?
No, I have not yet visited the New World. Is that what they called it in the Victorian England?
Your knowledge of it is amazing, considering. So,
the correct answer was Guardians of the Galaxy and Tron. The other two, one was canceled or postponed. The other one is a made-up thing that someone made up.
I like it though.
Which one is which?
The Mary Poppins, the Mary Poppins
Was
have they? We anticipated one coming, something coming, and then it disappeared.
Donna is a fan of Coco River of the Dead.
Right.
Why, it's 7 a.m. It's 7 a.m. Let me run to my window and see what the next poll question is. Please bring up the next poll question.
I'm there.
You there, boy? What day is this? Is it Christmas Day? Is it December 21st? Is it Tuesday? Or is it Life Day?
Woo! Yes, this is not the day to show up late. What is this? A poll? What day is it?
Wait, it's Christmas Day? You mean I'm not too late?
Nope.
I can still celebrate.
Yes.
Salute to Lay. I love Christmas now. I'm going to go run around and cheer. Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls. Merry Christmas, Movie House. Here we go. Hooray.
God bless us, everyone.
Wow, you helped Ebenezer Scrooge find the Christmas spirit.
I did, and I could not be more happy about this.
I think you could actually.
Why don't you read the podium, Gideon?
Are you just in a state of shock?
Yes.
Third place with 8 out of 13. Fly. We have Fabulous Gator. Wow, that's a new name. And today's winner, I guess, is Geo.
Geo, or number 16 if you finish in 16th place.
Or badly on our runner-up. Whoever finished in 16.
Yeah, send us a message at trivialaughingplace.com if you finish in 16th or first, and you can win a magnet. And if you already have the old magnet, you can win a new magnet. Let's take a look at the incredible reception that got. We got a he can see, a wow, a bunch of claps. Oop, there we go. A bunch of claps, some clapping, someone contending I may have had the wrong quote, but I know they're wrong. Congratulations, Geo. Edith showed up like, I'm not going to read that. I can't believe there's more. Oh, there's more. So all you guys who've guessed it on Disney Trivia Live, the bar is high.
I'll be honest. Mike did a good job booking this guest. He did a really good job.
So I wish we could thank him directly.
I still prefer Palpatine because, let's face it, I don't want to let that guy down. But Scrooge did an amazing job. He's so much better show considering he lived way in the past.
What the dickens? There you go, Kyle. You know, when I'm talking and reading at the same time, sometimes I'm not sure of what I'm saying. All right. So I am going to do what Mike has asked me to do now, and that's play a video. I have not seen this video. No one but Mike has seen this video.
Oh, yeah, we have a video.
So let's check it out. And then we will be back with Mike
scared. Where'd you put it?
I know where she put it.
Oh, okay.
Do.
Cruising Mos Espa in my DeLorean. The war is over, I'm a peacetime Mandalorian. Astoria stumps Star Wars historians. Deep in debate, buffet plate at Bennigan's. Rhyme renegade, sure to penetrate. First and second defense, I won't hesitate. Got a job to do when Darth's the guy that delegates. Got something against Skywalker, someone he really hates. I don't give a. I'm after Solo, for all I care. He could be hiding at Yoda's dojo. Gotta make that money, credit's no good. When the Jabba's running shop in your neighborhood. Think you can cook, I got a grappling hook. Let's make this quick, cause I'm really booked. I'm a devious degenerate defender of the devil. Shut down all the trash compactors on the detention level.
My backpack got jets. I'm Boba, the Fett. Will I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance my that wiki I chill in deep space? A mask is over my face. Will I deliver the prize, but I still narrow my eyes? Cause my time I don't like to waste. Get down.
I'm a question wrapped inside an enigma. Get inside the slave one, find your homing signal. From Endor to Hoth, Ripley to Spock. I'll find what you want, but there's gonna be a cost. Said my name is Boba Fett. I know my armor's tight. Start not acting right, you'll be frozen to carbonite. Got telescopic sight, flamethrowers on my wrist. You still don't get the gist. Spike boots are made to kick. Targets are made to hit. You think I give a shit? Your mama is a witch. I'll see you in the Sarlacc pit. You just flip my switch. Integrity's been dissed. You scratching on my itch? You know I shoot to get. Got bambinas and cantinas when I lick my lusty lips. So I let you get back inside your little spaceship. Give you a head start, cause I'm the sporting kind. Consider the starting line a sneaky smile I hide inside. Hope you have hyperdrive. Pay to stay alive. Don't try to slip me 5, cause I never take a bribe. To the beat of a different drummer, badass bounty hunter. Let no man put us under, or else they be put under as in 6 feet. Got an Imperial fleet backing me up, gonna blow up any attempt to defeat. They got a Death Star, got 4 payments on my car, heading over to Hammerhead at most Isley Bar. He used a carjack, he's a bar back. Just goes to show how you can get back on the right track. As for me, that's not an option. Can say that with more clarity. Me going legit would be like Jar Jar in speech therapy.
My backpack got jets. I'm Boba, the Fett. I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance my that wiki I chill in deep space. A mask is over my face. I'll deliver the prize, but I still narrow my eyes, cause my time I don't like to waste. Get down.
Slice you open like a tauntaun, faster than the Autobahn, or a motorbike Tron. Do the deed and then I'm gone. Jabba has a hissy fit, contact Calrissian, overcold the planet, foes a politic. He's legit. Back in the day when I was a slave, living life in a fast lane like in a pod race. Mean streak tweaked, I became a basket case, so the space ace quit that place. Post haste, took up a noble cause, called the Clone Wars. Life's not all about girls and cars. Getting messed up in messed up bars. I don't have a keytar or own a sail barge. I'm large in a charge with a face so scarred, a cold black heart that's been torn apart. The Sith wish they had a gaffy stick so hard, cause they're a long time ago and I'm a Disney Plus star. Call me master, cause I'm faster than Pryor on fire. I no longer have to hot wire. I'm a hunter for hire with no plans to retire, and all the sucker MCs can't call me sire.
My backpack's got jets. I'm Boba, the Fett. I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt. To finance my vet.
What have we just witnessed?
What? Mike Celestino.
Top that.
Wow. I don't
How do you
know
like
how
my
we
new
can
look?
go on after that.
I don't know what's more excited about, that or Edith has a new picture.
Oh, nice. You got a magnet. We got wow.
Oh, that means he finally got a magnet.
Encore.
Good
Is
for
there a
her.
link? I hope we will be putting that up as a standalone video.
If so, I think it'll go viral.
Just wow.
I think we know what the general response on this. I think it's something along the lines of wow.
So fun.
Wow. Okay, Mike. That was crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, I wanted to see this reaction. This is why I didn't want you to see it beforehand.
Well, I hope you got to see it down. I know they didn't get to see the live reaction, but you could see me watching it down there.
I actually
can.
couldn't.
because you don't.
I only see me.
Rebecca actually filmed it. Filmed us watching the video.
I took a reaction vid for you. Mike.
Oh my goodness, that was the most phenomenal thing in the history of this website that's been around for like 22 years. All right, so what was that song?
That's called Fett's Vet. It's 20 years old this year. It's by a nerdcore hip hop artist named MC Chris. I've loved that song for 2 decades, and I've always wanted to make a music video for it. And I decided to do it for this because we have a Boba Fett show coming up next week. So I'm super psyched about it. And that's all.
So awesome. Well, thank you.
I changed some of the lyrics, by the way. So if you're a child or somebody who's doesn't want to be exposed to potentially not safe for work stuff, I wouldn't recommend going and looking at the original lyrics because I made them family friendly here and there. So
you did, and I appreciate it. All right, well, we're gonna move on, despite the fact I'd like to just bask in the glow of that for the next 20 minutes.
I feel like that would just be a show of my dad going, "Wow, wow."
I mean, I know Mike Celestino is a talented guy. I work with him every day, but when he goes off and just does his own stuff, like his guest spots, when he books guests on DTL, or then that, I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? I want talent. I want talent.
Awesome.
All right. This is Mike Celestino. You might think he's somehow related to Ebenezer Scrooge, especially considering but nope, completely different person.
As much as I would have liked to shave them off before, I just didn't have, I didn't write that middle quiz like I did last time for you, for me to get in there and ruin my buzzer again by taking off my hair while it has the makeup on.
We are very pleased, though, you discovered glasses with ear things. All right. So what is the theme of our second quiz here, Mike?
This is called The History Book of Boba Fett, and it is exactly what it sounds like. These are all questions about the character Boba Fett as featured in the Star Wars franchise and his history.
By the way, just for all you guys out there who do want to see that video again as soon as possible, I am committing right now. The very last thing we will do on this show is show that video again. It was awesome. So stick around. All right.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. Exactly.
Sorry, I missed that last thing you said, Doobie. Can you say it again?
I said, for those who want to see that video again, just stick around. The very last thing we'll do on this show after we say our goodbyes is we'll play that video again.
Oh, it's self-destructed. I don't know if you noticed.
No.
One more play in it.
No. That thing ain't going nowhere. That is last place IT now.
Okay.
All right. So get yourselves over to Kahoot.it, and let's get started. I am going to start the game, and I'm going to lock it pretty quickly because those spots aren't nice. So get yourselves ready right now. And your pin is 476-2927, 476-2927. Get in here as fast as you can before we have to lock it up and throw away the key.
So how did you get rid of all the bots last time?
We can kick people out of the game. So we just have to click on their names.
You can mass kick them out all at the same time?
No, I had to click each one by one.
Oh boy.
But it goes pretty fast, actually. It goes pretty fast. So, all right,
because it just fills in where the thing goes.
You just have to click the same spot over and over. We have Mike for president here. That's how popular you are, Mike.
Mike for press.
Donna Fett wants to be named after you.
Mike is not named Mike Fett.
So, how long did it take you to make that video? And not just the audio part, not the editing.
The audio alone was like a half day just to do that. Well, no, probably a little more because I went back and added some, like, you might notice some backing vocals here and there. Yeah, it was probably like 6 hours for the audio, and then maybe a full day's work shooting and editing the video. By the way, Gideon, I told your dad I was very heavily influenced by your editing style. So
it was cool.
I hope it showed.
Oh, I love that so much. I can't wait to see it again. I just want to get through the show. All right, let's give it another couple seconds, and then we're going to lock this game up. Mike Celestino, you've done it before at DCA. Can you do it now? Can you ask us to?
Spin that wheel.
I can do a better spin than that.
What do we got? 19? Well,
18th.
18, yes. If you finish in first or 18th place, send us a message, trivia@laughingplace.com. We will get you a DTL magnet, new or old. Mike, you don't have to win. I think you're deserving of a magnet or two based on that performance.
We've got the magnets.
You don't have the new one. We have.
There's a new one beyond what we got. So there's
Yes,
like a third version.
Well, you didn't get the second version. You don't have because
I thought the one
you
that has
do.
your.
Yes, there's a third version. You're right. It's
Okay.
going to look like the actual logo right there with the red
It's not gonna
lines.
look like this one. It's gonna look like this one.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not red. It's orange. It's not Buddy the Bad Elf where red is orange. It's orange is red.
Exactly. Sort of. Kind of.
But
Must put
and
it
then
on
it's like
YouTube.
crooked.
So either that video will do well. Either you or either LP or Fett Vet is going to make some money off of that video when he gets uploaded. All right. We need at least one of you guys out there to tell us you're ready. I haven't done that in a long time. Why bother? We're going to get started. We start each game with a poll. Mike, why do we do a poll?
To get people used to the interface of Kahoot
Yes, and to get to know them a little better.
and to get to know them better.
I'll just get to know you better know just use fuses. Plain and simple.
Our poll today, as written by
I like Trumbo's name, Ba Trumbug. It's pretty good.
Trumbug. Very clever.
Yes, it was
Yes.
awesome.
I think he's the one who said he had that ready for last game, but we had already locked it.
He
Oh.
got no, I think he got in mid kick or something.
All right, here we go. Question
All right.
number poll. Go for it, Mike.
Number poll. It's called The History Book of Boba Fett. That's the title of the quiz. And in 3 seconds, we're going to get a poll. If you lived in the Star Wars universe, which would you be? A Jedi Knight, a Sith, in the Rebel or Imperial military, or a bounty hunter? And this is kind of like a question that I ask on my podcast called Who's the Bosk, which is that middle guy there, the lizard-looking fella.
I was just going to say, I feel like I've answered this question before.
And then isn't that Twiggy?
Twinkie.
Twiggy, that's Twiggy, right? One of the
Twiggy.
great,
Oh, okay, Twiggy, yeah.
one of the great Star Wars
Twiggy,
characters.
not Twiggy.
Oh man, I'm getting a look of death over there. Let's move right on. Woo! Man, turn
A
around.
lot of people want to be a Sith.
Yeah, you have to show your face.
So people want to be a Sith. That, correct me if I'm wrong, that's a bad guy.
Those are the bad guys, depending on your perspective, I guess.
True.
If you're Ebenezer Scrooge, you like
Mike wants to be a part of the Jedi Temple custodial crew. So technically that's military, I think. All right.
Military.
Benji's mean. Question number 2. Here you go.
Boba Fett's first ever public appearance was in a parade in Northern California, a Marvel comic book, the Star Wars Holiday Special, or The Empire Strikes Back.
I know this one.
I think I do too, though.
If you've watched the Boba Fett documentary currently on Disney Plus, you know the answer to this.
I have not. And yet I still know the answer to this.
Okay.
Justin, I like your comment. They're the bad guys from a certain point of view.
They're just the bad guys. Are you a huge Boba Fett fan, Mike?
I am. I always have been. Yeah. The answer is a parade in Northern California.
I would have gone with all of those 7 other people.
I would have gotten that wrong. Why did he debut in a parade?
I believe they invited somebody, some small town in Northern California near where Lucasfilm is headquartered, invited Lucasfilm to participate in the parade. They sent Darth Vader, which of course everybody already knew from the first movie, but then as a special bonus, they also sent the newly created Boba Fett character, and it was the first time. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was Modesto. I don't remember the name of the town. Modesto's where George Lucas grew up, but it's certainly near in that area, Northern California. Yeah,
Yeah,
San Anselmo. That sounds right.
Yeah. which wasn't he an actor too? San Anselmo? Oh no, he did the voice of Donald Duck.
Tony Anselmo, yeah.
What's your voice of Donald Duck?
All right, there you go. Someone named Tori is in first place.
Oh my gosh. Is that you?
Interesting.
Nice spelling.
No, that's not. No Tori.
Not her?
Oh,
Oh wow, there's 2 Tories in this world?
no.
Wow, there's 2.
That's just trippy that one of them's playing in this game and the other.
Number 3, which of the following actors has not portrayed Boba Fett in any media? Was it Ed Begley Jr., Ryan Reynolds, Breckin Meyer, or John Hamm? And that's a photo of me with the original Boba Fett, Jeremy Bullock, who has sadly passed away.
Jeremy, not you. Please let it be Ed Begley Jr. Please. I cannot picture him as Boba Fett. Please tell me it's Ed Begley Jr.
No, that could be.
Ah! Why did Ed Begley Jr. play Boba Fett?
Ed Begley Jr. plays Boba Fett in the Empire Strikes Back audio drama. And Ryan Reynolds is the only one of these 4 who has never played Boba Fett.
Oh, that needs to be
Is that
rectified.
Free Guy?
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds? Okay.
Good movie, that Free Guy.
Yeah.
Catchphrase.
That was a good movie. Have you seen Free Guy yet, Mike?
Yes, I reviewed it for laughingplace.com.
You know,
I should have known.
there's slack for that, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
No, he's trying to reply.
I forgot who's byline. Sorry.
He's famously in ESB, I believe that would be Empire Strikes Back, as the Imperial officer escorting Leia.
Yes, that's Jeremy Bullock got to be outside of the Boba Fett costume in Empire as well. And he's in one of the prequels as well as a pilot. I think Revenge of the Sith.
And I bet you didn't know this, but the famous Breckin Meyer also played John Arbuckle in Garfield the movie.
I think if you had grilled me, I might have been able to come up with that, but not off the top of my head.
Speaking of the top of your head, can we get a better look at this beanie you're wearing? Oh, yes.
Now sing.
No, did you memorize the song like piece by piece, or did you read it, or what?
I mean, I do pretty much have it memorized just from listening to it so many times, but I did also read it. And I also kind of cheated in that I slowed it down to 85% so I could sing it because it is too fast for me.
Don't tell anyone that. No.
Sorry, it's already out there. Don't. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I sped it back up and I pitched down my voice so it sounded like I was singing it at the regular speed.
That's so cool.
Everyone, look at a nebulizer. Forget you heard that.
Wow.
Cast a spell.
What's a nebulizer?
I know.
I've never heard of a nebulizer. What's that do?
You know, it's just, you used to call it a smoking dragon. Anyway, we're going to move right on.
Fine.
Ooh, hey, Mike's Ghost Rider's in first place.
Ta-da.
Number 4. What is the name of Boba Fett's favorite weapon? Is it the DL-44 heavy blaster, the Vulcan 38 blaster rifle, the EE-3 carbine rifle, or the Relby V-10 micro grenade launcher?
The fact that someone as cool as you, who could rap that song, also could create this question and know the answer is amazing.
I would know this by process of elimination, I think. Wow, the majority of people knew it.
Oh, man, we need a better audience. It is the EE-3 carbine rifle.
The DL-44 is Han Solo's blaster. The Vulcan, I think, is Bosk's. I'm not sure. I think Relby might have been Dengar's gun. I'm not sure. Come on, Doobie. Why don't you know that?
I'm truly devastated by this news. The Star Wars rap world.
Oh, wait. Is that the sun coming up behind you in that?
I love that Edith is showing off her magnet. Yay!
Because you finally got one all the way in Australia.
Of course, you can. I want to do this in Tony's voice, but it's Trump. Technically, you can kind of infer its name a bit because the carbine is a shorter stock.
That's your Tony voice.
No, it's Tony voice now.
Yeah, Tony would have been a little bit A little bit fuller,
Oh.
more from the diaphragm.
Tony's voice sounds more like the Mad Hatter.
Mike Mack should not be saying this. You're a Marvel guy, not a Star Wars guy. Don't double the geekdom. Come on.
Oh man, what's the name of the stormtrooper rifle? Trumbo might know that. I don't remember.
Oh, she got her magnet from Kyle himself, hand delivered, which is the most inexpensive way to send it at Disneyland
Sure.
Paris. So,
That is very
yay! All right, moving right along.
Doo-ga-dung.
GeoFet's in first
I
place.
feel like everyone's name in this quiz is just something fat.
Number 5.
Number 5. Who killed Boba Fett's father, Jango Fett, on Geonosis? Was it Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Kit Fisto, or Mace Windu? Ah,
Why does that helmet look CGI'd?
Mace Windu, one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Kit Fisto, never heard of him.
everybody's favorite Kit Fisto.
Who is, well, maybe you can't tell me now, but is that a real Star Wars character or is that a Christmas?
All these are real Star Wars characters, yes.
So who's Kit Fisto?
He's got a lot of like crazy green tendrils coming out of his head, and he's got like black eyes. I don't remember the name of his species. And he makes like a big like grin.
There's Kit Fisto, everybody. Kit
Yeah.
Fisto.
He's that guy from Men in Black, right?
He looks like it.
I need to like take my zapper and just pew pew pew.
Which film is he
and
from?
push a red button.
I think he's in all the prequels, maybe just 2 and 3, but he might be in Phantom Menace too.
Apparently, he's a friend of Mephisto, so that's helpful. Yes. Correct answer was Mace Windu, played by Snakes on a Plane himself, Samuel L. Jackson, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I know something.
He also gets eaten by raptors.
Oh no, Edith knows Kit Fisto too. Don't brag about this, Edith. Keep it on the DL. All right, moving right along.
Yeah, Disney Live, no trivia.
Number 6. What is Boba Fett's first line of dialogue in The Empire Strikes Back? Is it, "Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. He's no good to me dead. What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me." Or, "As you wish."
That was good. Are you going to do a show as Boba Fett someday?
I think that's against rules that I don't make up.
As you wish, my lord. I'm going to guess blue. Oh, well.
Green was correct.
Actually, that was green.
So who does he say this to?
To Darth Vader. No disintegrations.
It is wise to be agreeable when speaking to Darth Vader, I believe.
Yeah. Geo, do you see Geo's comment?
Geo is secretly telling Vader how much he loves him.
Who knew?
Boba Fett and Vader?
Well, the As You Wish, do you remember that from Princess Bride?
Definitely not.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, and Benji. As you, wow. Princess Bride, overrated, Mike?
I never could get into that movie.
My man. Talent
Despite
and
being a
beauty.
child of the 80s, I think I've seen Princess Bride like 2.5 times ever.
Probably 2.5 times too many. Number 7.
Number 7. Which of these famous filmmakers originally designed Boba Fett's armor when he was working at Industrial Light and Magic? Was it Tim Burton, Joe Johnston, Joe Dante, or Robert Zemeckis? Robert Zemeckis' name came up in both of these quizzes.
Yeah, he was the director for the Jim Carrey version of A Christmas Carol, right?
That's true.
Good dice.
Did he design Boba Fett's armor? We'll find out in 10 seconds.
Joe Johnston, I know he was a baseball player for the Dodgers back in the 70s.
No, that's what I thought of too.
And then Joe Dante wrote The Inferno. So, but the other two I haven't
like
heard
Red's
of.
comment.
Joe Johnston is correct.
That J.
J. Johnstone.
Johnstone.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what I thought of too instantly.
So he's a famous filmmaker. What has he made?
He has made Captain America, The First Avenger, The Rocketeer, Jumanji, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Whoa, you got to lead with that one.
What else?
There you go.
Oh, and Kyle says, and then he ripped it off for The Rocketeer. Fascinating.
See that? I've been shrunk and now I can get big.
Benji knew that. Honey, I Shrunk Boba Fett's armor. All right. GeoFett back in The Myrtleorian. That's clever. Meatwad. I have no idea what that means. Do you know what Meatwad means, Mike?
It is a reference to the Aqua Teen Hunger Force cartoon from Adult Swim on Cartoon Network.
Oh, there you go.
Dude knows everything.
I know.
Everything.
Where the song Fett's Vet by MC Chris originally premiered over the end credits, which I think is what that person is going for. So good job.
Very
All
clever.
come full circle. I feel like we have to end the show here to have perfect symbiosis.
No, we got 2 more questions.
Jurassic Park 3, was that Jay Johnstone?
Correct. Yes. Jay Johnston directed Jurassic Park.
One of the best Jurassic Park movies. I love
Joe
that.
Johnston. Sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
I think you just about offended every Jurassic Park fan ever now.
I like
Except
Jurassic
for
Park
me.
3 a lot. All right. Oh,
I'm
sorry,
a 3,
Mike.
I'm a 3, 1, and 4 person. The other ones are like, nah.
It premiered
Oh.
in C-Lab 2021.
You may have me there.
I would not argue with Trumbot and his noodle bowl.
I got to
True,
double check that one.
tastes.
It's West LA.
It's Westwood noodle bowl. Right.
I was just thinking about C-Lab 2021 yesterday because I was like, it's 2021 now, and we only have like a week. Got to watch some C-Lab.
Is that the one with the dolphin?
No.
There is
Oh, that
a
was
dolphin.
Sequest. That was Sequest DSV.
I mean, it might, but you're thinking of Sequest DSV.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, there's also Sequest with what was the name of the dolphin on that show?
Was it Flipper?
No.
No.
Spider Pig?
Oh, a spider pig, the name of a dolphin?
I don't believe my television has ever seen Adult Swim in my life. Not 1 second of it. But apparently it's hilarious.
I'm angry that I can't come up with the name of the dolphin from
Me
Sequest.
too. This is driving me crazy.
Wait, from Sequest or C-Lab?
From Sequest.
Sequest DSV.
Wasn't it
I cannot come up with it. This is bad.
Onion.
it was like Tiggy or Freaky or
Wiki.
no. I know this one too.
Darwin.
Darwin.
Yeah,
Darwin.
I didn't think of it. My wife looked it up.
Of
Thank
course
you.
It's Darwin.
Thank
Oh,
you,
that was
talented Mike's
painful.
wife.
Isn't he a duck?
Geo had it. Darwin. Yes.
Darwin, yes.
All right.
Darwin.
That was close.
Bridget.
He talked, right?
I'm
I
so
think so.
confused.
Number 8, actor Mark Hamill once suggested to George Lucas a plot twist that Boba Fett would be revealed to be Emperor Palpatine's son, a clone of Darth Vader, Han Solo's brother, or Luke Skywalker's mother.
Oh, green is so awesome. Please tell me that was Mark Hamill's idea. Trumbot says Darwin was a sentient dolphin teen heartthrob. People love Darwin in that way? Okay. I guess that's just a natural evolution.
And Luke Skywalker's mother was correct.
No! Tell me more.
So he thought the only way to top Darth Vader being Luke's father was to have Boba Fett revealed to be his mother in Return of the Jedi. George Lucas did not like the idea.
So, every time we hear Mark Hamill talk about how he's unhappy with some story direction in Star Wars, let us remember he thought Boba Fett should be Luke Skywalker's mother. Mark Hamill, thank you, good night.
Good point. Flawless logic.
Justin says, I think Mark Hamill was joking. I'm going to not give him the benefit of the doubt. Me say your mama, Luke. I'm picturing it. It's funny. All right, move it along. Move it along.
Number 9. What class of starship is Boba Fett's vessel, the Slave One, which is right over here? The Fire Spray 31, YT-1300 Corellian light freighter, a YV-666 light freighter, or the Jumpmaster 5000. Everybody knows this. Come on.
Remember those old
I know
commercials
this.
of Ricardo Montalban advertising the Corellian light freighter?
Found within every catalog.
Exactly. You know, they just made that up. There's no such thing as Corinthian leather.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just made that up because it sounded cool.
Oh boy, wow. More people picked the Millennium Falcon. The YT-1300 is the Millennium Falcon. That's very disappointing, guys.
I'm so proud of my audience.
It's because that's the one you've heard before.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only one that seems familiar.
Here's what I need to know. Edith, did you get that one right? Let me know in the comments. So the correct answer is the Fire Spray 31, which just doesn't sound very Star Wars like.
It sounds made up.
Says you.
Uncle Orville's now in first place. Check that out. Justin Smith says, I know Slave One being... Oh, yeah, I remember that controversy. Yeah, okay. And Mike Mack did see Richard Simmons use the Jumpmaster 5000, which was its original name.
Although Ben thinks that Suzanne Summers was selling it. So apparently our team goes straight to fitness devices.
And Edith got that one wrong, which I am both happy and sad about. Moving.
How can you be happy and sad about it?
I'm a complicated person.
And
I know you're
Jumpmaster-
Number 10. Boba Fett first escaped from the Sarlacc pit in a comic book released how long after Return of the Jedi hit theaters? Was it 7 months, 7 years, 14 years, or 21 years?
So what is the Jumpmaster 5000?
Oh, it's a type of ship within the Star Wars universe, and Dengar has one.
Dengar?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
You know Dengar? Dengar Will Robinson. Dengar Will Robinson.
Oh, that guy.
Well, so this was not a surprise to you when Boba Fett turned out to be alive, Mike?
Yeah, so they apparently... I actually found this out recently. I did not know this until I looked it up. But 7 months after Return of the Jedi came out, a Marvel comic book, issue like 80-something, Boba Fett escaped from the Sarlacc and survived. So they did it pretty much right away in the expanded universe canon. So it's nothing new that Boba Fett survived Return of the Jedi.
And he's the... Sorry, Max comment. Is that GIF or GIF? So he's the bounty hunter that has the white hood and is just a normal-looking guy. Like, the budget stops here. What was the name of the comic? Do you know?
It's just Star Wars.
Star Wars.
So it's not like
No,
they
no.
don't each week have a title.
No, it was Star Wars, and then like number 80 something you said.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact number, but I think it's in the 80s.
But I wonder if we'll see a similar time frame or different on the
Boba
book
Fett.
Yeah, will that
Boba
become
Fett Adventures starting.
canonized in the series or
Like-
rewritten?
Star Wars. Boba be back.
I hope so, please. Boba be back. The real BBB. Boba be back.
Wow, my friend David Murto looks like he's in number 1 there. Number 11. According to an unproduced episode of the Clone Wars, what bounty hunter caused the famous dent in Boba Fett's helmet right here? Was it Bosk, Devil Lompop, Cad Bane, or Dengar?
AKA boring looking guy.
Dengar.
Sure, the budget does stop there.
Deva Lompop sounds like
That sounds like a Harry Potter
a
person.
Disney Channel star, maybe. Yeah.
She does
Cad-
have rainbow hair.
Oh, see? Wait, there's rainbow hair in the Star Wars
I was gonna
universe?
pull this. I'm pulling up a picture for you.
Oh, most people knew this one. It was Cad Bane.
How did people know this? Not only is it from the Clone Wars, it's an unproduced
An
episode.
unproduced episode.
I have never seen this character. Is she in a movie?
She's very recently introduced.
Yeah,
Very
she's
recently.
Deva is part of the High Republic.
High Republic. No, she's actually was introduced in War of the Bounty Hunters, but she lives over like hundreds of years, so she's also going to be in the High Republic.
And she's voiced by Ashley Eckstein, right?
She has not appeared in any visual. Well, she's in the comics, but not in any motion pictures. What am I talking about? Let's keep going.
Not any of the talkies. Thank you,
Yeah,
Cody.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
David Lompop
That's
was
a
in
snack.
Camp Rock. Thank you very much. And only in the Star Wars universe, Disney Star Wars universe, do we get the backstory to a specific dent in a dang helmet.
This was planned before Disney bought Star Wars, before they bought Lucasfilm. It was George Lucas and Dave Filoni coming up with that. So
We're just lucky they didn't make a whole movie about it like they did for everything in Solo. Not our blessings. Not that Solo was a bad movie or anything. Cad Bane,
How
you know
dare
who he
you.
is? Did you like Solo? No, you didn't. I already know.
Are you asking me?
I was, but not anymore.
Okay. Number 12. In the infamous Family Guy Star Wars parody specials, which character portrays Boba Fett? Is it Cleveland Brown, Ernie the Giant Chicken, Tim the Bear, or Carter Pewterschmidt?
This is one of those shows that I will finally watch one day and go, why have I never seen Family Guy?
I enjoyed it in its first run, which was in the late 90s, like 99, I think it started. And then when it came back after getting canceled, I wasn't as into it anymore.
Trumbot says he likes Solo, so Trumbot, I no longer
I
trust
also
you,
like Solo,
despite your
since
noodles.
you asked. The Giant Chicken is correct.
You are a fan of Solo?
I am, yeah.
Why?
Have you seen me?
I've seen. You don't love everything Star Wars. You hold it to
No,
a standard.
I don't like The Rise of Skywalker. I don't like Attack of the Clones.
You don't like the prequel. Well, that's a prequel, I guess.
Yes.
But I'm surprised. I thought you didn't like Solo. I'm very surprised. Okay.
I
Correct
like
answer is
Solo.
Ernie the Chicken, who I'm guessing is an actual giant chicken.
He is. He's the guy who shows up to fight Peter Griffin every once in a while in Family Guy.
Mike doesn't like Galaxy's Edge, Benji says. Is this accurate?
That is not accurate.
I do not think so. Is in fact. Oh, thank you, Mac. This is some useful information, Mac. Thank you so much for showing why you are top 4 at Laughing Place.
Now they want to know if Mike liked Rogue One.
Did you like Rogue One?
Really like Rogue One, yes.
Much better than Solo, right?
It is above Solo on my list.
Easily
Yes.
the best of the Disney released Star Wars films, right?
Yes, it is, in my opinion.
Perhaps even better than Empire, right?
No.
Here we go. The Myrtleorian. So you know who this Myrtleorian is?
Yes, that's David, who is on Who's the Boss every 10 episodes, but he did not know any of these questions going in. So this is all knowledge that he possessed.
He is proving his worth of being a regular on Who's the Boss. I've been on Who's the Boss a few times, and I am not worthy.
Number 13 is a puzzle. Put these episodes of The Mandalorian, all featuring Boba Fett, in the order of their release. There's one called The Gunslinger, The Believer, The Marshal, and The Tragedy.
Edith, I'm curious. Are you able to do puzzles yet? And Edith says, did Mike just say he ranks Attack of the Clones worse than Solo?
Oh, by far. By a long shot, yes.
I would.
Attack of the
disagree.
Clones is my least favorite Star Wars movie.
It's my favorite of the prequels. And
Wait,
def-
I'm sorry. What was the sentence you just said?
It's my favorite of the prequels. And I put it well ahead of Solo. Just like Edith. I agree with Edith because we are smart British people.
By the way, you have to click submit on this.
Yeah, it
Edith,
doesn't matter for you.
puzzles
Scrooge
are
would have
still
told
broken for Edith. I'm so sorry.
We
Trump-
need to learn how this happens.
Trumbot says Attack of the Clones is the absolute worst Star Wars film. Wow. I truly like it. I don't know. It's the pristineness of it. There's a lot of white in it. A lot of clear white.
I feel like
That
that's
was
why
it.
everyone hates it.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, wow.
Oof, this was harsh.
I feel like that's everybody.
I guess that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Are these all from season 1?
Season 1 is The Gunslinger, where we only see his like boots. And then The Marshal is the season 2 premiere. The Tragedy is the one where Grogu gets kidnapped, and The Believer is the one with Bill Burr. It's the penultimate episode of season 2.
I love his work in Hamilton. Burr, burr. Doobie, who thinks the best JP movie is Fallen Kingdom. No, I do not. Fallen Kingdom is not the best. It's just nowhere near the worst.
He said it is. He says, I guess, yeah. No, the best is Jurassic Park, followed by Jurassic World, followed by Jurassic Park 3.
Uncle Orville was the only one who got that right, it looks like. So
That was a hard one. So
That was
he's by getting that right, he's now only 400 points behind. What does that mean, Mike?
I believe it's anybody's game.
Thank goodness for the
Yeah, these glasses have arms.
Is that what they're calling like for the the thingies?
the things that attach.
Number 14, in the prequels Star Wars Legends expanded universe continuity, what was Boba Fett's real name? Was it not Lewinsky Papanoida, Mart Matin, Jaster Muriel, or Ellen Sleazebagano?
Or Stefan Urkel? Are all four of these actual Star Wars names?
They are all actual Star Wars characters, yes.
Are you serious? There is an Elan Sleazebagano in the Star Wars universe.
Yes, there is.
I can't wait to hear who Jaster Muriel is. It's a Boba Fett!
Jaster Muriel. It's a runaway.
Why'd you say that?
I have no idea. How did everyone... I don't know why that came out of my mouth. How does everyone know Jaster Muriel is Boba Fett? How?
Come on, Doobie. Everybody knows this stuff. You gotta get caught up on it.
So who is not the Lewinsky Papadonia?
That's the character that George Lucas plays in Revenge of the Sith.
I did not even know he was in Revenge of the Sith. All right, and then Mart Matin.
Mart Matin is a rebel pilot named after Lucasfilm Story Group member Matt Martin.
That's funny. And then Ebenezer Scroogeon, who's that?
Ellen Sleazebagano is the guy who tries to sell Obi-Wan death sticks in the bar in Attack of the Clones.
You will not.
Your
use these
favorite. Why didn't you know that?
They will kill you because do they say his name at some point?
Oh, in the movie, absolutely not.
Like how Mike just tosses that out there, matter of fact. What? You think you get his name in the film?
I know. That's for amateurs.
That's this common theme in Star Wars is that many characters are named when the action figures come out.
And then you don't know how to pronounce them.
Right. Until they say it on screen. And even then, you'll have characters like Lando mispronouncing names, and you don't know how to say Han or Han or whatever.
Is there an official correct pronunciation of Solo's first name?
I mean, most characters say Han, but then Lando says Han. And then when Leia and C-3PO are hanging around Lando, they also say Han. So
Lando's known him the longest.
Right, that's true. But
that's
as established in Solo: A Star Wars Story, a movie I enjoy, he mispronounced it sort of intentionally when they first played Sabacc against each other.
One more thing they just had to explain. AT-AT or AT-AT?
I believe either is acceptable.
Fair enough.
Let's just make it simple. Walker.
The Walker.
Final question. Oh, no, we got a scoreboard first.
Actually,
No, there's one more question.
Just say alternate
Okay.
mode of transport.
Huh?
Well, just say the full name.
Armored transport? That's kind of redundant. Why do they call it that?
Not what it's called.
Look at that look. Look at that. Here, keep that going just a little bit longer. Let's get a better look at that.
Oh.
I want a GIF, Kyle.
What does AT-AT stand for?
All-terrain armored transport.
All-terrain armored transport.
It goes on snow. It has to.
And when people insist that it's AT-AT and not AT-AT, I say, how do you pronounce the other one, the chicken walker with only 2 legs?
Which is ATS.
Let's move on. Final question.
Number 15. The 2001 rap song Fett's Vet was performed by what nerdcore hip hop artist? If you've been paying attention, you know the answer. Was it Weird Al Yankovic, MC Frontalot, MC Chris, or Optimus Rhyme?
One thing we know for sure, it was performed inferiorly to the version we heard today. And you will get to hear it again later. I'm excited to see it again myself. Is this you in this picture, Mike?
That is not me. That's a guy who shows up to Comic-Con every year dressed like that, and I always enjoy his shenanigans. The character is MC Chris. I wish I knew what MC Chris looked like. I have this image in my mind,
but it can't be right.
Mike has quite the collection of Boba Fett items in the background.
Do you, Mike? Yeah, let's get a better look.
I put them all here on this table for this show. There's actually, yeah, there you go. There's actually minifigures, Lego. Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry, the books that were propping up my laptop have fallen because I lifted it up.
Oh, so now you have to hold your laptop.
I see.
Oh my God. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. There we go.
Yeah, that's not what I pictured. Rebecca just showed me a picture of MC Chris. Not quite what I pictured.
Whoa.
Something just fell into the Starlight pit? Starlight pit.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your favorite that you've got back there?
Well, I always prefer the Black Series. This is the 6-inch Black Series Boba Fett. I like that scale and I like the detail. So that's probably my favorite one.
Okay. Looks good.
Oh, and I borrowed one of Tori's too. This is the Hallmark itty bitty Boba Fett.
Now that's
Hallmark.
adorable. Now that I like.
Does he make snow angels?
There's a tiny little
Hallmark.
slave one made out of Lego from the Advent calendar.
That's neat. Such a
Aww.
simple build. Cute.
We got the original 1999, I think, or 2000 Lego Boba Fett minifigure. What else? This is the Stein from Disney Parks.
Do you actually drink out of it?
I've never drank out of it. No, it's very dusty.
Yeah.
That's not why I don't drink out of it.
What's that helmet from?
This was actually Tori's ex-roommates, brothers, and they were going to throw it away. And I was like, don't throw that away. It's missing the rangefinder, but it's still awesome. And I used it in the music video.
Yep.
All right, let's do just that right now.
Yeah, I think Kidder's just going, guys. Kidder's being my mom.
Okay, wait, I got to read this one, though, because people liked it. I love the idea of someone tuning in to play trivia, and it's just a screen of a man with gray sideburns.
Here, let's get one more shot of this amazing.
There you go.
I like this look.
This should be our thumbnail right here.
Do you see Mike Max comment?
Oh dear.
Why is old Wolverine dressed like Boba Fett and talking?
Oddly enough, I think when X2 came out, I grew out my sideburns like that. They were a little pointier, like Wolverine, and dressed like Logan to go see that movie at the Chinese theater in Hollywood.
I like the idea that right now you are Boba Fett's team. All right. What you doing? There we go.
Are you ready for the podium?
Podium time.
Podium. I'm rooting for David.
In third place with 9 out of 14, Mike's Ghost Rider.
Whoa, what's that?
Uncle Orville comes in second, and in first place we have the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I don't think that says Mandalorian. Whoa,
Hi.
Mandalorian.
where did we get production value from? That is awesome.
Yes, we got production.
I had no idea. Da 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 da. If you finished in first or any other place in this contest,
I think it was
16, right?
I think it was 18th.
Yeah, we'll go with 18th or 16th. Trivia@laughingplace.com. We'll get you a magnet. Mike.
No, 16th was last.
Wait, stay here, Mike. Forgot we got to do this first.
Okay.
Forgot how this works.
We will be right back once he finds it.
Whoa, what? So, Mike, every time you're on this show, somehow you outdo yourself. Do you feel the pressure?
I do feel like it's going to lead to me taking longer and longer between appearances because first I got to come up with an idea and then I have to execute it. And it has to be like, it has to be like timely in some way. It doesn't have to be, but I guess I put the pressure on myself for it to be. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll see you in 2023 or something. I don't know.
Is your wife, whose giggle I just heard, fully supportive of your efforts in there?
Well, I was doing the Boba Fett thing. I shot the music video when she was away for work, and I told her about it. I showed her the rough cut when I was editing it together, and I was like, I had the idea to do 2 quizzes this time, but I think the amount of time that I'm putting into the Boba Fett music video means I'm only going to have 1 quiz ready to go and just do that and have Doobie and Gideon do the other quiz for the evening. And then yesterday evening, I was like, can we make a makeshift Ebenezer Scrooge costume by tomorrow? And we did it. And she was very helpful. And I mean, how did that costume look? I mean, come on.
It was great.
That was made out of stuff we already had. Like I literally bought nothing for that. So
it was amazing. And you built the set, that was really
right.
impressive.
Well, that was shot using the volume.
Oh, it's so nice. I love that to you.
So that was really funny. Trumbot said you got to phone it in next time just to reset it. You'll start back to the beginning.
No, next time he's gonna be like green screened into space or something.
Mike Mack says when he co-hosts, he decides whether or not to wear a shirt that matches the quiz. Wow. All right.
The whole llama.
Well, Mike, I just can't thank you enough. I know everyone out there can't thank you enough for the entertainment you provided us today. You and Dr. Scrooge, we had so much fun, and I can't wait to watch this video again. But I do plan to put the music video up on my personal YouTube channel, if that's okay, with Laughing Place, probably tomorrow morning, and I'll tag MC Chris in it. We'll see if he cares to respond or is disgusted by me changing some of the lyrics or whatever. But we'll see what happens. Not love it. Come on.
I'll link to it on the Who's the Boss Twitter feed and stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep. Not an accident. All right. Well, thank you, Mike.
No. I put that up for a reason.
Oh.
Is that fun?
Yes, that is a fun action. Right. We'll let you go, Mike.
It's a relieving fact.
There was a whole... I meant to tell you, Doobie, there was a whole bit on Curb Your Enthusiasm this week about fun facts and whether they were fun or not, and I couldn't help but think of you.
You are Larry David.
Larry David watching DTL. Hi, Larry. That is so awesome. I'm a trendsetter.
You gotta watch that episode. There's a whole it's probably like a 5-minute running joke about fun facts.
When you think about it, it's so presumptuous. So presumptuous. All right. We're gonna let you go, Mike, and then we're gonna play this video one more time.
Thanks guys. It was a lot of fun. The most work I ever put into a Disney Trivia Live experience episode.
So appreciated.
I'm calling it an experience. This is immersive experience now.
There you go.
All right, I got to remove Mike before I play it. Disney Trivia Live every Tuesday and Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody. And here comes, what's it called again?
It's there.
I'm going to have to switch brands. All right, almost here. There we go.
Cruising Mos Espa in my DeLorean. The war is over, I'm a peacetime Mandalorian. Astoria stumps Star Wars historians. Deep in debate, buffet plate at Bennigan's. Rhyme renegade, sure to penetrate. First and second defense, I won't hesitate. Got a job to do when Darth's the guy that delegates. Got something against Skywalker, someone he really hates. I don't give a. I'm after Solo, for all I care. He could be hiding Yoda's dojo. Gotta make that money, credit's no good. When the Jabba's running shop in your neighborhood. Think you can cook? I got a grappling hook. Let's make this quick, cause I'm really booked. I'm a devious degenerate defender of the devil. Shut down all the trash compactors on the detention level.
My backpack got jets. I'm Boba, the Fett. Will I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance my that wiki I chill in deep space? A mask is over my face. Will I deliver the prize, but I still narrow my eyes, cause my time I don't like to waste. Get down.
I'm a question wrapped inside an enigma. Get inside the slave one, find your homing signal. From Endor to Hoth, Ripley to Spock, I'll find what you want, but there's gonna be a cost. Said my name is Boba Fett. I know my armor's tight. Start not acting right, you'll be frozen in carbonite. Got telescopic sight, flamethrowers on my wrist. You still don't get the gist. Spike boots are made to kick, targets are made to hit. You think I give a shit? Your mama is a witch. I'll see you in the Sarlacc pit. You just flip my switch, integrity's been dissed. You scratching on my itch? You know I shoot to get. Got bambinas and cantinas when I lick my lusty lips. So I let you get back inside your little spaceship. Give you a head start, cause I'm the sporting kind. Consider the starting line a sneaky smile I hide inside. Hope you have hyperdrive. Pay to stay alive. Don't try to slip me 5, cause I never take a bribe. To the beat of a different drummer, badass bounty hunter. Let no man put us under, or else they be put under. As in 6 feet, got an Imperial fleet backing me up. Gonna blow up any attempt to defeat. They got a Death Star. Got 4 payments on my car. Heading over to Hammerhead at Mos Eisley Bar. He used the carjack. He's a bar back. Just goes to show how you can get back on the right track. As for me, that's not an option. Can say that with more clarity. Me going legit would be like Jar Jar in speech therapy.
My backpack got jets. I'm Boba, the Fett. I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance my that wiki I chill in deep space. A mask is over my face. I'll deliver the prize, but I still narrow my eyes, cause my time I don't like to waste. Get down.
Slice you open like a tauntaun, faster than the Autobahn, or a motorbike-intron. Do the deed and then I'm gone. Jabba has a hissy fit, contact Calrissian, overcold the plan and foes a politic. He's legit. Back in the day when I was a slave, living life in a fast lane like in a pod race. Mean streak tweaked, I became a basket case, so the space ace quit that place. Post haste, took up a noble cause, called the Clone Wars. Life's not all about girls and cars. Getting messed up, getting messed up bars. I don't have a keytar or own a sail barge. I'm large in a charge with a face so scarred, a cold black heart that's been torn apart. The Sith wish they had a gaffy stick so hard, cause they're a long time ago and I'm a Disney Plus star. Call me master, cause I'm faster than Pryor on fire. I no longer have to hotwire. I'm a hunter for hire with no plans to retire, and all the sucker MCs can't call me sire.
My backpack